I think those are good factors, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and we're going to keep focused on it.
But first tonight at 6, a good news, bad news situation in the newly released job numbers. Job gains in January, but lower figures for all of 2011 show a mixed bag for how the state is doing when it comes to job creation. Good evening, I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Susan Simon. Unemployment is down slightly for the month, but last year was worse than previously thought. Political reporter Jessica Arp is breaking down the numbers for us, Jess.
Well, a complicated batch of federal labor statistics are in, and whether those numbers are good or bad depends on what you focus on and who you ask.
It was very, very important for us to turn that tide around, and last year we leveled things off.
Governor Walker touting a 12,500 total job gain in January at an event in La Crosse says the numbers show the state is headed in the right direction.
Jobs were created in January. We had a net gain. Unemployment was down. This is yet another example of those sorts of gains for the future, and hopefully February, March, April, and beyond will show good numbers for months to come.
But it's hindsight that's now changing the picture of how well the state has done during the governor's term. Previous estimates showed 15,700 total government and private sector jobs were created in 2011. But new numbers released today that show over the same 13-month time period, the state lost 8,100 jobs. If you look at just private sector jobs, estimates previously showed 13,500 jobs created. Actual numbers show only 6,000 jobs created so far in the governor's term.
That's not just some wild number in the sky, and it's not just one indicator. Those are very certain numbers. And of course, the governor, had stated he was going to tattoo on all the foreheads of his cabinet secretaries. He wants to create 250,000 jobs. I applaud him for that initiative, but you've got to have bills that actually help to make that become a reality.
But the Department of Workforce Development says maybe those aren't the numbers to focus on.
The jobs numbers need to be taken in context with other indicators that, again, show that we saw economic growth last year.
Now, you may be wondering why these numbers have changed so much. The Bureau of Labor Statistics takes first a surveyed snapshot of jobs. Now, the actual and revised figures look at a full census count of jobs across the state.
A lot of people will go back to that goal, 250,000 jobs created. Does the governor still believe that is attainable?
Well, today he and DWD officials both say yes, but if the governor is to create 250,000 jobs in his first term, he would now have to create about 7,000 jobs every month between now and the end of 2014.
Jessica Arp reporting tonight. Jess, thanks.